last chance, then I'd be alright.
If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright.
If I had just one last chance to tell you how I feel, for leaving here eternally, I would tell you what you meant to me and what's been going on.
I just been doing my thing.
If I had just one last chance to say what's on my mind, cause ever since you had to leave, there's some people who ain't been the same, because it takes time.
I guess we just miss you.
If I had just one last chance to really say goodbye, right before you went away, I think it'd really make a difference to me, and I'd be alright.
I'll be good.
If I had just one last chance to apologize for everything I put you through, I would probably finally rest in peace instead of sleepless nights.
If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright.
If I had just one last chance to hear you speak to me, what would you say about the way that I carry on in my life?
No, I haven't been at my best.
If I had just one last chance to try and make it right, what advice would you give that'll make me wanna just calm down and rethink things twice?
If I just had one chance.
Had one last chance, last chance, last
That would be all that I need.
I had one last chance just to tell you.
If I could see you again,
I had one last chance, last chance, last
that would be all that I
I
need.
had one last chance. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright.
If I had one last chance, I would not keep you long. The bond that we had is strong enough to carry on. Inside the songs we sing, the memory of you will bring us closer to everything that's keeping us all a team. If I had one last chance just to say goodbye and tell you that I'd miss you until the day I die. If I could see your face in front of me once again, the room would brighten up and the world would see me grin.
If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance just to tell you, I would be alright. If I had one last chance to say, hey, hey, I would be alright. If I had one last chance just to tell you goodbye.
Yeah.
It's raining, it's pouring, brace yourself, it's storming.
You can't fuck with us, nope, not gonna happen. And you can spend your whole life rapping, bitch. We on a higher level, a bigger plateau, way above looking down on them weak hoes. We got the game locked, ain't nobody coming through. No one's around to hold us down, even if they wanted to. So take a step back, move aside, get out the way. The underground is coming through, the family is here to stay. It's time to recognize really what's in front of you. Paranormal music with the rhythm you can boogie to, giving you hot flashes. is making your body shake, feeling the bass between your toes like you in the earthquake. So keep your head banging, we know you like it rough. I feel the same way at times, I can't get enough. That's how we do it, undeniably the hardest, and guaranteed in life to go the farthest. Brace yourself and hold tight, because tonight it's gonna be a long ride. No one else can do this like we do, because their mind ain't right. All I know is when it comes to the hatchet, we attack shit, and that's for sure. Cause it's impossible to fuck with psychopathic.
Hands cracking when we rapping, brains melting, leak out. I'm about to fucking freak out and put a bullet in your mouth. Down south, up north, from the east to the west. Be some downest motherfuckers that'll put you to rest. For me, cut, bleed, and die so very slowly. Leave your body holy, cut my initials so you know me. Homie, ABK and AMP, representing family. That's the way it's gonna be, dropping haters rapidly.
Brace yourself, break yourself, take a 9mm and erase yourself. Try and save yourself from the tribe called crazy. AMB and ABK, we fade your face piece. Chop a little off the top of your shoulders. Take the engine out the lawnmower, make an explosive. Put it under your front seat for fucking with Otis. Don't act like I never told you to brace yourself. Brace yourself and hold tight, because tonight it's gonna be a long ride. No one else can do this like we do, because their mind ain't right. All I know is when it comes to the hatchet, we attack shit, and that's for sure. Cause it's impossible to fuck with psychopathic.
Brace yourself and hold on tight. If I was you, I would not let go. You cross that line into our domain. Now we have to kill you slow. Ain't no escaping, there's no way out. Now you belong to us. Now you're exposed to the underground, so they can see who not to trust.
Psychopathic, automatic, fresh shit on the mind. Ain't nobody got this, we stay hard up on the grind. Brace yourself, cause when we hit your dome, it's going splat. Better be ready for the attack with an axe, hatchet, a gap.
You could never stomp a face in the boots I wear. I'd be surprised if they fit, and I'm a size 10 player. In the street, your name is Chump Change. You ain't worth shit. Your whole life is just a joke, like a comedy bit. Right. 7 inches worth of butcher knife stuck inside your hooker wife, just cause she was looking right. Every time we do a show, I take the stage and took a life. Brace yourself and say goodnight. Underground scrub. We ask murder in the industry and killing anybody, hiding in their alleyways and creeping through their lobbies. Red and black, we at war and we ready to fight. So you better brace yourself and hold on tight. Brace yourself and hold tight, because tonight it's gonna be a long ride. No one else can do this like we do, because their mind ain't right. All I know is when it comes to the hatchet, we attack shit, and that's for sure. Cause it's impossible to fuck with psychopathic.
It's that time, homie. You ready?
Yup, let's do it, man.
Come on, Joe. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
There's your mic right here, baby.
Let's go, Killa.